my name is Laura Richer. I'm the owner of Seattle Healing Hypnotherapy, Reiki, and Life Coaching.
And I'm Kelley Evans, the Director of Education at Seattle Healing. And today we're here to talk about intuition. So if you feel like you're not an intuitive person, you're going to want to see this.
Thanks for joining us today to talk about a very interesting topic, developing your intuition. And Kelley, our Director of Education here at Seattle Healing, incorporates developing your intuition into one of his programs, the Healing Mentorship Program. And so sometimes there's a little bit of confusion about what exactly it is to be intuitive or to develop your intuition. So first of all, Kelley, what is intuition?
Well, I think intuition is that gut feeling, that inner knowing, that sense of your body telling you what is a right choice to make.
So does everyone have intuition, or is it just psychics and healers and...
Absolutely not. I believe everybody's born with intuition. I mean, this harkens back to the times when we were living in caves, you know. We had to sense when danger was around, even if we couldn't see it. So we have that built into our system already.
Mm-hmm. And so I know for me, when I'm listening to my intuition, it's really just kind of a trusting in myself. I really don't hear voices or have any big visions or anything like that. It's just the ability to connect with my own inner knowing. How do you experience intuition?
So for me, it's kind of the same way. I think intuition tends to live in the body and not in the mind, and people forget that sometimes. So I always say check in with your body, because that's where you're going to feel your intuition.
Okay. So what do you think blocks people from being able to connect with their intuition?
Fear, ego, getting stuck in your head, fear that you won't make the right choice.
Okay. So how are we supposed to know the difference?
The way it feels in your body. If you think about something and it feels expansive, or it feels good, or it makes you smile, mm-hmm. then that's probably a good indication that you're on the right track. If you feel tight or contracted or have negative thoughts about it, then that's probably the wrong place to go.
So do you have an example from your own life of a time that you were wondering whether what you were experiencing was your intuition or fear?
Sure, absolutely. Going into business, mm-hmm. For one thing, starting a healing business, teaching other people, I wasn't sure how I felt about that or how that would look for me. So I had to sit with that. And when I thought about being in practice and being of service, I felt expanded. I felt good. But when I thought about going back to the old work I used to do, I felt tight and contracted. Mm-hmm. And my body even started to physically react to that, mm-hmm. to where I started developing neck pain and shoulder pain. And so I just kind of realized that, hey, your intuition is telling you it's time to make a change.
Yes. So I had a very similar experience when I started this business. I wanted to start a hypnotherapy business, which felt very good to me, and so that was intuitive. But then I started wondering, how am I going to make any money, and what are people going to think of me? And that was the fear coming up. But sometimes it's easy to get those confused, because you can't tell if it's your intuition that's leading you in the right direction, or if your fear is being logical and giving you good advice.
That's right, because we're taught that we always want to take a rational or logical path. Mm-hmm. We're not always taught to follow our heart or
right.
follow that gut feeling, you know, because sometimes it's a little scary.
And sometimes that gut feeling isn't logical. That's
right, exactly.
So in your Healing Mentorship Program, you help people connect with their inner knowing, but also in terms of using it in healing work, what do you teach them, or how do you help them develop in that way?
Well, I think mostly we work on developing a meditation technique, checking in with your body, mm-hmm. and getting to know what intuition feels like for you, mm-hmm. as a healer, as a practitioner, and just as a person in general. You know, because even if you don't move forward as a healer, mm-hmm. you still use intuition in your life every day. And doing that will help you make better choices all around.
So what are can you just give me 3 tips to help people right now connect with their intuition or develop it?
Sure. The first thing is take a breath. Feel it in your body. Let your mind just relax, and let your body feel for the answer. Mm-hmm. The other thing is, if you feel like you don't have intuition or you get stuck, get physical. Go out and do something, take a walk, exercise, give your subconscious time to relax, and those intuitive answers will start to come.
Okay, I like it. Thank you.